What's going on, everybody? It's your Rifle here, and in today's video I got something incredible to share. Actually, I take that back. I got two incredible things to share in this vid, now that I think about it. One is going to be this amazing spaceship launch trick. You literally make it into the stars. You can see pretty much all of Mars. Hey, that rhymed. Sweat. It's just insane to do, guys. And I couldn't wait to bring you guys this video. And not to mention, it's really fun to do with your friends for shits and gigs. But I don't think I would have never figured this out without a comment that was left in one of my previous videos. It was actually a slingshot video going up against the tank on Mars. Well, actually right before you fight the tank, after you kill one guard, the spaceship would spawn and it slingshots you across into the cliffs. But anyways, this is definitely a different approach. The spaceship no longer zooms across the map, instead it zooms straight up in the map. He didn't exactly explain on where to do it at, but once I learned that you could do this spaceship launch, I then decided to start cracking down to find out some things to get spaceships to spawn faster. For y'all to do this as much as you wanted, without much hassle at all, because it can be a pain just waiting on a spaceship to spawn right by you. And well, I found a pretty nice method to get this going. And the other thing I'm going to share with you guys in this video is a potential DLC spot. I'm not for sure if this is going to be a DLC area, but there is a lot of detail in this area. So it definitely looks like a possibility that this will be a new playable area sooner or later. But in order to get into this spot, we're going to need to wall breach a certain way. We're going to have to make two interceptors have sex. Anywho, I hope you all enjoyed the vid, and if you could, remember to take a wee little bit of your time and like the video. Once again, I hope you all enjoy this video. Let's get started. Alright, to start this off, you're going to want to go to Mars, preferably patrol on Mars. Now when you spawn up, start heading down this path. Don't bust a sharp left, instead just simply follow the path that I am taking currently. This path that I am on should take you to a place that should look like this. For all the Destiny veterans, this actually used to be a relic chest farming location. This area is going to be a little slower than the other area that I'll show you further in the video. By slower, I mean the spaceship spawning in the right place here is slower than the other place, once again, I'm going to show you. I just wanted to make it clear that you can do this in multiple areas on Mars. You just got to look for spaceships that go straight up into the air, and you're also going to want to look for a leverage to get you onto the spaceship. Okay, so first off, to get onto the spaceship in this area, you want to try to get onto this antenna right here. This antenna is the right leverage you need to get onto the ship. That spawns literally right by you. But there will be multiple other ships that spawn in this area. And this place being much bigger than the other spot I'm going to show you further in the video makes it slower to get the ship to spawn correctly, because the other ships will continue to spawn in other places around here. You also want to make sure you are taking out enemies around this vicinity, just because that is what causes the ship to drop off more enemies. And also, obviously, that is what gets the ship to spawn. Anyways, once the ship finally shows up, you want to quickly jump on it, spawn your Sparrow, and just chillax until it takes off. Then you will notice since the spaceship goes straight up, it launches you extremely high into the air. This is literally one of the most fun glitches to do in Destiny. Well, in my opinion. First time doing this, I did it for a long time. I was having a blast shooting up into the air, showing my friends, trying to get to places I thought I could never reach, and of course enjoying the scenery from the highest point in the game. Seeing the reactions of showing your friends this trick for the first time is always a good time. Literally doing this spaceship launch takes you to the highest area in the game. So whenever people tell you, yeah, I got to this really high area by parkouring and whatnot, you can just one up them by saying, oh yeah? Well, I bet you I've been higher. I'm just saying, guys, this spaceship launch is freaking awesome. I haven't had this much fun doing a glitch on Destiny in a long time. Besides, you know, wall breaching and finding the DLC areas that haven't came out yet, those are also really fun to do. But this is just a casual glitch that you can do all the time, and it's very simple. That's why I think this is one of the most fun glitches to do in Destiny. Anyways, now to show you the other area that is much simpler to get a ship to spawn correctly. Just follow the path that I am taking. You literally want to go straight from that antenna, and then just keep following the road. Sooner or later, you will end up at the beginning of the Mars strike against Valis. In this area, there's actually an easier method to do the spaceship launch that I accidentally stumbled upon. Alright, so when you get to this area, you're going to want to set up with some buddies. This will make sure that a ship will spawn in a certain area for you to jump on, so you don't necessarily have to wait for a ship for a very long time. You want to have one person up on those rocks up there, because a ship spawns right by those rocks. And you also want to have someone down here on this rock, right down here. So one person to the left and one person to the right. And then the person that's going to be doing the launch in the middle. And how you get to the spot where you're going to be jumping from to get onto the ship, you literally just jump onto these rocks up here. You'll be right next to an invisible wall. And then when everyone is set up, you will see how fast this ship will spawn as long as you keep the enemies killed. I mean, the ship can still spawn in the middle for you to jump on if everyone isn't set up. I'm just saying it allows the ship to spawn a lot faster if everyone is set up, because it despawns the other ships for some reason. I don't know why, but as long as they are standing around the vicinity of the spaceship spawn, the ship will not come there. And also, multiple people can get on the ship and do the super launch at once. Once again, you want to make sure that enemies are killed in this area to get the ship to spawn.
That's so awesome, though. Oh, he's gonna land right in front of me. Oh, nice. Alright, my turn. You stay up here, assassin. Let's alternate now.
And also something pretty cool that I saw is when a warlock uses their self-res super up in the air, they literally look like a ball of fire falling, like a meteor is about to hit down. And then once the warlock starts to become a little closer, it then starts taking the form of the self-res. But at first, when they're way far out in the distance, they actually look like a freaking meteor.
Whoa, you look like a meteor falling. It looked like just a circle for a second.
Guardian down.
Also, some little tips to know when doing this trick: if you're trying to get to a certain area or trying to go in a certain direction, make sure to start boosting toward that direction right before the ship is taking off into the air, because that'll lead you toward that direction instead of you just going straight up into the air.
Try shooting your sparrows. Get back there, rifle. Wow, you did. Whoa, you got back there.
Hang on, we might have a problem.
What's back there?
I managed to land outside the map back here, and it looked insane. Like, I didn't know what in the world was going on, because at first I thought this was going to be another little area for like a potential DLC spot, because I saw a tunnel back here. But when I actually got back here, I noticed that the tunnel led to nowhere. But there were holes in the walls as if they were supposed to be tunnels here. Instead of a tunnel being there, it's just a step off into the oblivion of the map. And not to mention, I was completely stuck. I pretty much broke the game in a way, because I went past the invisible barrier and it shot me back against this wall, and I couldn't go to no time zones where they would count down to kill me either. I was completely stuck, so I had to kill myself to get out of this area. But all in all, it's pretty freaking sweet that you can manage to get into these areas by doing this launch glitch. Who knows, maybe this area was going to be a playable area at one time, and then they decided to just cut it off completely. This has a lot of potential to get you to areas that you would have never thought possible to get to. Alright, so now for the next thing I was going to show you in this video. But before I show you that, I want to give you an aerial view of the area. If you take a good look while I'm up in the air, the area that I'm about to be taking you guys is an actual detailed area. Why it is so detailed, I have no idea. I mean, there's even a trench over in that area. It makes me wonder, is this actually going to be a playable place at one point? Or was it going to be a playable place at one point, and then once again they just decided to shut down that project? But behind the door of that detailed area leads to nowhere. So I'm wondering, is this going to be like a little boss fight that happens at this area? Or is a tank going to come out of this area or something? Because behind door number 2 leads absolutely nowhere. I thought it was pretty awesome that I was able to see over there. It caught my eye. I was like, hey, that's that potential DLC area. I was wondering what was behind that door when I had glitched inside that area. And well, now I know, and so do you all. Anyways, now to show you guys how to glitch inside there. First off, we're going to need 2 interceptors. And the good thing about that is they are literally right here for our convenience. We're gonna need 2. We're gonna have to stack these bad boys. Watch out, Scions. I don't want to jerk you off right now. Take this way. Verily, we're gonna be heading up this path, up the hill. Oh, come on. You want to take the path that I am taking up toward this door. It's right here. This door right here is where we're going to wall breach into. You want to be careful to not destroy your interceptors. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, you want some, big guy? See you trying to destroy. Hey, that's right. You run. Run. Run from me. That makes me the victor. Okay, anyways, we want to back it up. We want to align it with the middle, the center of this door. I mean, that's center enough. Pretty much your goal is to get it in there. I mean, you can kind of follow the dirt path in a way. You see how that's like the center of the dirt path, the 2 roads on each side? Well, yeah. That's how you can kind of get the point of where to line this sucker up at. Right there. Hello. Die. Okay, now we're going to need another interceptor. I mean, it's better to do this with 2 people. But I am currently not playing with the other guy. Well, I don't have my mic on to talk to him. Maybe I should put... Nah. It's all good. It's all good. Get out the way. This is where we're going to have to stack. Is what we're going to have to stack. Move! Sparrow in my way and whatnot. Just aggravating my noggin. This glitch, this wall breach or whatever, is actually very hard to do. Some of you are probably wondering, well, why can't I just wall breach, you know, in the door? Why do I have to stack these interceptors? What's going on here, Rifle? Well, pretty much, there's a stronger invisible barrier at the bottom. What in the world? This guy's going to mess it all up. I have a good feeling. Okay, stack it like that. Now this is where it's going to be... You freaking idiot. Freaking. I knew that was going to happen. Just some random person likes to join my game. Oh, what's Rifle doing? I want what he doing. And then they join my game and then they just mess up everything. You know, I don't get that. I don't get that. Like, maybe I should put on my headset. Hey, if you could, man, I'm trying to do a wall breach. Don't mess up anything. I know you're great at being a stupid person. I'm just kidding. But for real though, don't mess up anything. I'm trying to do a wall breach. This takes a while. So. Okay, well, I'm trying to do something, man. I don't want to talk to your girlfriend right now, dog. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to do a wall breach. This is the DLC area back here for the new Mars strike. But anyways, I'll catch you later. BRB. Okay, well that was awkward. He wanted me to talk to his girlfriend. I don't know why. Anyways, let's do this. Summon vehicle going in. Oh. I'm just a little busy. Don't want to talk to his girlfriend. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Go in. Wall breach in. Wall breach. Am I going? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I hate being constipated. This is what it feels like to be constipated. Let's just pretend I'm the turd right now and I cannot get through. That's how it is. This is a prime example right here. So, you know what? I'm just gonna... Whoa! Hey, wait a minute. I got through. Woohoo! Yeah! That normally takes a lot longer. That normally takes a lot longer to do. But I did it. That's awesome. Anyways, what's back here? It's pretty much an invisible wall. Not much to see. But this could be an actual potential Mars strike area. I mean, think about it. We go through, that door opens, you know, bada bing, and then look. There could be turrets that pop up right here. I don't know what could pop up right there. On the other side of that door, who knows what's on the other side of that door. There's an invisible barrier. I cannot... Like, I even tried wall breaching through this invisible barrier. That doesn't work out too well. You see what I'm saying? Like, nothing. Nothing. And there's also a nice little tunnel. It looks pretty cool in a trench. I mean, this looks like a playable area. Like, why would it be this detailed back here? I mean, look at it. It's crazy, in my opinion. It's insane. Anyways, I'm going to go up here and get you guys a better angle.
Yeah, this has to do with something. I don't know. I mean, it could be just me freaking out about, oh, look, detail behind this wall. But why is there so much detail behind that wall right there? I mean, literally, there is major detail back here. Why? That's the big question. I mean, there's even a tunnel. Where the heck does this lead to? Where do you take me, magical tunnel? Where will you take me?
Actually, here in a second, I'll get to show you more details to that tunnel. There's actually another little wall breach area that we can go to see more of that tunnel. Because the person that showed me was wondering how you get into the detailed area because he was trying to wall breach behind the door, but he couldn't end up getting behind the door. So he decided to try an alternative route, and he stumbled upon this area. As you guys can see, we are literally right by that big door. You just have to wall breach inside this hillside. Once you get inside here, you actually have a nice view on that tunnel that we were seeing when we glitched inside that big door. But I guess that's about wrapping up this. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Please remember once again, if you haven't already, to take a little bit of your time and like the video. It's much appreciated by me. I spent quite a lot of time creating this for you all, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Thanks so much for getting this far in the video, and thank you all for your time. I'm out of here though, everyone. Remember to stay safe, don't sleep MP, and peace out. But the Red Death is absolutely amazing, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why. Alright, so to get this started, I guess I'll go over to the PvE section of these weapons. To start off, the Bad Juju is a completely different kind of style than the Red Death. I know some of you are like, wait, what? They're both pulse rifles. What's going on here? Well, let's just say the Super Pew Pew is an aggressive style kind of